Hello everyone, this is Dee, and yes, I am back again. Today I'm going into my third episode of Matters of the Heart, Uncut and Off the Cuff. Now, the purpose for my uncut episodes is that I'm speaking from the heart. I'm not reading notes, and even when I write notes, everything comes from the heart. But the difference between something edited and something that comes straight off the cuff is that I'm not going to edit out my errors and, because we all make mistakes. Everybody's imperfect. We all make mistakes. And sometimes that imperfection helps us connect to one another because we know, everybody makes mistakes. It makes you feel better when you know you're not the only one. So I want to give you a more organic and original feel by talking to you directly from my mind and my heart without all the editing and trying to make it perfect. In my Uncut series, we've already gone over episode 1, which is Forgive Yourself and Better Your Life. We moved into episode 2, which was Take a Leap of Faith into Your Blessings. And after I did these 2 episodes, something came to my mind. And I started thinking about the fact that you can't move forward in your life until you identify what's holding you back. It is virtually impossible for any of us to really achieve what we're trying to achieve in our lives if we're bound by something. So my third episode in the Matters of the Heart Uncut and Off the Cuff series is the topic for discussion today: is your mind under bondage? Now, when you say the word bondage, or when I say the word bondage, the first thing that comes to my mind is a slave. The first picture that pops up in my mind is a person chained, handcuffed, and beaten down. It makes me think of someone who has nothing, who has no freedom, who has no free will, and basically whose life feels as if it doesn't even belong to themselves anymore, to that person anymore. As I was looking at bondage, it brought back a lot of things in my mind, that people suffer from when they're, when you're just living your everyday life and you're trying to be your best and do your best and live your best. Sometimes it is very, very, very hard to accomplish your goals because you're still locked into some type of bondage that you really don't know when it started. You don't even know what the origins of the bondage is. And over the years, I've come to realize that often from the time that we are little bitty babies up until we become adults, the first 3 to 4 years, I would say upwards to about like the first 5 or 6 years of our lives, are our most formative years. Our brains are like little sponges. Everything that's said, everything that's done around us, we soak it in. We are a clean slate. We don't even know anything. We don't know anything. So everything we see, everything we hear, everything we taste, everything we touch, everything we smell, everything we feel, and everything we think it's actually drilled into our minds, into our subconscious mind. And that forms the basis of who you are as a person. So if when you were a little girl or a little boy, you're told, you're so beautiful, you're so sweet, you're so loving, you're going to be so smart. If you're told all these beautiful, wonderful, positive things, and the people around you continue to tell you these things, you're going to be successful your whole life, you have a better chance of being successful because your foundation was laid in success from the very beginnings of you as a person. The bricks, the cement, the asphalt that was laid as your foundation was laid in a positive and nurturing, type of soil, so to speak. But if you were told from the time that you were little that you were bad, you're ugly, you're going to be like your mom or your dad, and if your mom and dad are doing bad things and you're seeing this, you're going to think to yourself, you're not, and it's strange because as a kid, we don't really think, what are they saying? Why are they saying that? We don't think like that. We look at the people around us, we hear what they say, and we're just going about our business being kids playing. Because that's all we know to do. If you're being abused, if you're being molested or raped or mistreated, these things are drilled into your foundation. They are literally, when that cement is being poured, you're ugly, you're nasty, you're dirty, you ain't never gonna be anything. You're gonna be just like your mama. You ain't gonna do nothing but have a bunch of kids and be on welfare. Ain't nobody ever gonna want you. You ain't never gonna amount to nothing. You ain't never gonna accomplish nothing. You're gonna end up dying. You're gonna end up being in jail. You're gonna end up killing somebody. When these things are said to a child, those words, those hateful, destructive words go into the concrete, that freshly poured concrete of that child's mind and foundation. And those words are literally locked into that child's foundation as a person. So from the very beginnings of, the very beginning of our existence, whatever is poured into us as children, that's what we become. Now, you may not become a murderer. You may not go out and murder someone else. But somehow your brain is going to figure out a way to make what was said to you, what you thought, what you felt as you got older, you grew up and start understanding these words and what people were saying. Your brain is going to figure out a way to make it become the truth. The sad truth of life is that we often create bondage in our minds because after we've been told what we can't do, our brain actually starts producing that effect in our life. Well, I can't write. I can't read. I'm not good at school. I don't like my teachers. Everybody make me sick. Everybody making me mad. You take on the identity of what you've been told you are and what you've been told you're going to do. When you take on that identity, that's when things start getting tricky. Because the reality is your brain will actually start sabotaging you. You will start sabotaging yourself. Because you've been told what you can't do, what you won't be, where you won't go, what you won't accomplish, your brain will believe that this is you, this is your life, and therefore you will find it difficult to succeed because your foundation was laid in a corrupted cement. Cement that was corrupted by lies, abuse, drugs, self-doubt, manipulation, deceit, and eventually all of those things will lead to self-hate. because of the bondage, that it's almost like you get so locked in your mind that you cannot see yourself doing anything positive or anything of value. And the sad part of that is there are many, many people who are extremely talented. You can sing, you're an artist, you can draw anything you see, you can sew, you can cook, you're like one of the baddest the baddest cooks on the block. You have a vision. It's like you can see things and invent things with little or no education. You can come up and conceptualize things unlike anybody else, period. The only difference between you and someone who is successful is that the person who is successful believes that they will be successful. Because you believe that you won't be successful, guess what? If you believe something, if you lock something in your mind and you keep saying it to yourself over and over and over again, your brain will help create the environment to produce whatever it is you believe. So if you believe that you're not going to be capable of being successful, having a good life, seeing the world, doing great things, your brain is going to take the necessary actions to make sure that you are 100% right. I remember when I was younger, if somebody accused me of doing something, I had a saying, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't do that. But if you keep saying that I did it, I'm going to make you right. I'm going to make you right. I don't want you to be a liar. I want you to be telling the truth. So keep lying and saying that I've done something that I know I didn't do, and I'm going to do it and make you right. Now, that was foolish of me because I did a couple of things that I shouldn't have done that were really stupid, because I don't know why I just had this thing, you're not going to sit here and lie to me, lie on me, lie about me. You're not going to mistreat me, and you're not going to force me to be something I'm not. But then I was actually buying into their foolishness, because some things I would actually go out and do it. You keep accusing me. You gonna accuse me of cheating? Keep on. I'll cheat for real. Which I didn't, but I'm just saying, I will put it to them like that, because you're not going to accuse me of doing something I haven't done. You're not going to accuse me of doing something I have no mind to do. You're not just going to do it. I would threaten a person and tell them, okay, keep on. Keep on. You think somebody don't want this? Keep on, please. Because I can show you better than I can tell you. I get a dude told, quick, fast, in a hurry. Keep on. Keep talking that smack. Somebody will be in your position real quick, fast, and in a hurry. I can guarantee you there's a few of them out there waiting right now for you to slip up so they can slide right in here. But as I got older, that was me, late teens, early 20s. As I got older, I began to realize that we can talk ourselves into anything, literally. And that is the most honest truth, the most truthful thing that I can say. We can talk ourselves into anything. If you wake up every morning and you say, I hate my life, guess what? Your brain is going to create a life worth hating. If you wake up every morning saying today is going to be a good day, and you get up, I oh my goodness, I can remember when I was going to work, I would get up an extra hour early so I could pray, because I was going to seal in the fact that I was going to have a good day regardless. I don't care what happened. I'm going to have a good day. Y'all can be suffering, having a bad day, all frustrated, mad, about to pull your hair out. But my day was going to be good, and my day was going to be blessed. I would get up, I would pray, I would do a little stretching, exercise, take my time to get my breakfast, go ahead and take my time, get my breakfast, go ahead, take my shower and everything, get dressed, take my time getting to work, because rush hour traffic was a mother. So I took the necessary steps to ensure that my day was good. I started out each day with prayer, saying that my day is going to be good, blessing everybody I knew, everybody around me, even the people even my customers and the clients for our company. You know, I was praying for them too, because I wanted everybody that I came in contact with, I wanted to have a blessed day. And I knew in order for me to be blessed, I had to make sure that everybody I came in contact was blessed too. Because you could be doing good and somebody else could be having a horrible day, and then they will try their absolute best to mess up your day because you walking around smiling, happy, floating on clouds, and they mad because their life is a misery. So I noticed if I woke up late, God forbid, if I woke up late and I didn't have time to pray, I didn't have time to get myself to go together and go through my routine, oh my word, it seemed like it was a bad domino effect. One bad thing would happen and the whole day would be miserable. It was like I couldn't recoup that day no matter what. I made it a point of getting up early because I wanted to have the best day possible. If you want to be successful, if you want to live a life blessed, and if you want to change your life, if you want to change your life and do something different, if you want to you got to forgive yourself. And in order for your life to be better, you got to start by forgiving yourself. And in order for you to take a leap of faith into your blessing, you have to identify the bondages in your life, those things in your life that are holding you back, so you can figure out the answers to fixing them. If people have told you you were ugly, you look in the mirror and you start telling yourself every day, I'm beautiful. I don't care what nobody say. I love me if don't nobody else love me. I have always been like that. I know I'm not the most beautiful person in the world, but I'm beautiful to me. And one of the things that I've noticed is that people are attracted to confidence. If you have a certain confidence in this, like, I love myself, I don't care what nobody else think about me, people will be attracted to that. They're like, man, there's something about you. I just love your attitude. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a difference between confidence and cockiness. But just loving yourself and knowing that you are enough for you. You know, you're a good person. You deserve great things. And if you're not a good person, then just change your life. Say, for instance, you were on drugs. You were doing prostitution. You were doing any kind of illegal activity. Change your life. Stop doing those things. Seek a way to do something better. Change your life. And then start telling yourself every day, all the time, I love myself. I don't deserve this. I deserve better. If you start telling yourself that, your mind will start making that manifest in your life. Another thing to keep in mind is that life is hard. There is no easy answer for anything in life. There just isn't. Life is hard. Nobody gets a fair ride. And you know what? We think that people who are rich, we actually think those people are living a better life than us. But when people are wealthy, their problems, people who have more money have bigger and more problems. They're not the same problems that we have, but they have bigger and better problems than we have. Sometimes those people are so depressed and so stressed, and if we were in their position, we couldn't handle it. So thank God for your own troubles. This is something I used to do all the time. Lord, I thank you for the storm, and I thank you for the trials and the tribulations, because I've started to recognize that whenever something really bad was happening in my life, I would say to myself, there is a blessing coming. Because if there wasn't a blessing coming, why is the devil getting so mad? Why is he showing out with me? He's trying to keep me from getting my blessing. That's the reason why he's showing out. And true enough, I always kept that mindset. True enough, I would just pray and ask God to help me, give me strength, and I focus on positive things, and I, try to laugh and smile and joke around with people and keep my mind off of my struggles. And true enough, It seemed like when I would go through that period of struggle and stress and stuff just pulling at me, once that period was over, there would be something magnanimous, like a huge blessing would be right up. It would be like just as soon as the clouds would be clearing up, I could see the blessing. And I'd be like, ain't this something? That old raggedy devil was trying to keep me from getting my new car. That old raggedy devil was trying to keep me from getting my promotion. Excuse me. That old raggedy devil was trying to keep me from getting this money I just came into. You know, that old raggedy devil was trying to keep me from seeing my grandbaby, or just whatever good thing it was that was so huge, you know, that I would have missed out on if I hadn't had a peaceful mind and I hadn't said to myself, thank you, Lord, for the trials, and help me get through the trials. And I know that you love me, and I love myself, and I want to be blessed, and I want good things in my life. See, the first thing that we have to do in order to break bondage in your life, mental bondage, you have to start counteracting the bad things in your life with good things. Where you used to wake up and say, I hate my life. Wake up and say, you know what? I don't care how bad things are. It's going to get better. And look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, girl, man, you a bad mother. You got to believe it. When you start trusting in yourself and believing that you deserve better, if you walk around every day saying that you love yourself, that you deserve better, that you are going to get better, if you walk around every day saying that, positive things will start coming into your life. One of the things that I've come to realize is, you know, I used to hear people talking about the universe. I'd be like, I don't want to hear that hooky dooky stuff. But I started listening to what people were saying, and I started trying it out for myself. If you put positive things out into the universe, some people say it's the universe, karma, sowing seeds. Whatever you put out, it's going to come back to you multiplied. So if you put negativity out, every time you turn around, something bad is going to happen. But if you start focusing on putting out good things, doing good things, focusing your mind on good things, before you know it, you will be showered with good things. And you will be thinking to yourself, oh my God, everything is coming together. My life is looking good. Even when you're going through your bad times, say good things. Speak goodness into your life. Speak things and claim it for yourself. There is literal power in the tongue. If you say, I'm going to be blessed, I'm blessed, I'm going to accomplish my goals, I'm going to go traveling. I'm going to get a better job. I'm getting off drugs. I'm going to, all of this stuff that I've been going through in my life that's been beating me up and tearing me down. I'm done with it. I'm stepping out of that bondage. I'm stepping into my blessings now. If you name it and you claim it, you keep naming it, you keep claiming it, and you hold on to it, it will come to you. Not only will it come to you, it will come to you so strong and so multiplied. It will just, you will be washed over, because you will be so amazed by how big and how powerful it is. Because especially if you've lived a life where you've never just really experienced real true blessings, you will be like, man, I've been missing this all this time. All I had to do was believe it. All I had to do was say it. All I had to do was keep saying it. All I had to do was name it and claim it and stand in my own truth and my own beliefs and know that I deserve this. You mean I've been missing this? You're going to get mad because you're going to want more. Break your mental bondage. No one else can do that. No one else can do that but you. No one else can love you enough. No one else can give you enough money. No one else can hurt the hurt little girl or the hurt little boy inside of you. No one else can fix you. You have to be the person to fix yourself. You have to be the person to say, yeah, I suffered from abuse. I suffered from lies. I suffer from self-doubt. I suffer from someone being deceitful with me and manipulating me. I suffer from hating myself. I may have even suffered from drug and alcohol abuse. But I'm stepping out of that today. I claim victory for myself because I know if I don't do it, who is going to do it for me? You have to, first of all, you got to say, I deserve better. I deserve better. I deserve better. You have got to name the fact that you deserve better. You have got to claim the fact that you deserve better. I name it. I deserve better. You got to claim it. I claim victory in my finances, victory in my living situation, victory in this situation that I want to travel, victory with my children, victory with my job, victory with my spouse, victory. You have to name your issue. You have to claim the victory. And you have to step out on faith into your blessing. You have to do that. No one else can do it for you but you. After I did the episode, step out. After I did the episode talking about take a leap of faith and step into your blessing, I realized that I missed something. In order for you to forgive yourself, in order for you to take a leap of faith, you have to acknowledge the fact that there is an issue. You have to look yourself in the eye and you have to say, wait a minute. I have been bound for too long with these drugs. I have been bound for too long with this alcohol. I've been homebound for too long with disability, not being able to get out and go. There are people who are paralyzed from the neck down, and they come and go as they please. They connect with services and they get out and they get around. Because if you're not claiming victory in your life, you are going to dry up and you're going to be out of here. So you have to address whatever your issue is. You've got to say, this is not my life. This is not what I deserve. I deserve better than this. I love myself enough to say I deserve better than this. You've got to step out on faith and believe that you deserve better. And if you trust and believe that you deserve better, better things will happen and better things will come to you. There are so many things that I can really just go into with this particular topic of bondage. And I'm pretty sure I will do another episode on bondage, because there are very specific types of bondage. There's spiritual bondage, mental bondage, physical bondage, physiological bondage. There's financial bondage. There are so many different types of bondage. But you have to address what your bondage is. You have to address it, you have to expose it, and you have to repel it. You've got to rebuke it. You have to be the one to break the bondage. Nobody can break it for you. If you don't trust, I believe in trusting in God to help you move bondage out of your life. That's what I believe. But if you don't acknowledge the fact that you are bound, you will remain bound. You have to name it. You have to address that bondage. You have to rebuke that bondage, and you have to claim your victory. I want to thank you guys for spending time with me. One thing I can say is that without you, this would be nothing. Of course, the message comes to me first, so that means that it was meant for me as well as for you. So I enjoy every time I get a message like this. I really enjoy it because it's helping me to see something that I need to address in my own life. I want to give love, peace, and prosperity in words, in my own personal experiences, and the things that I've seen and done in my life. I want to see other people break free from their bondages. I want to see other people move up in their lives, because we all deserve that, the beauty that life has to offer for us. I thank all of you. I thank each and every person, even if you just stop for a few minutes. If you have listened to this in its entirety, thank you ever so much. Please make sure you leave your comments. I enjoy your comments, and I really enjoy responding to your comments. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And also click the notification bell so that you will receive each episode as I drop them. I pray that each and every person have a blessed week. I pray that whatever it is that's holding you down in your life, identify it, name it, rebuke it, and claim your victory in the mighty name of Jesus. I thank each and every one of you so much. Have a blessed day, a blessed week, and Black people, always remember, keep your eyes open and your ears sharp. See you later, guys. Bye.